Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today.
My name is Modani, you can call me M.
And I'm Lily, you can call me L.
Together, we're M and L,
aka
hanging with the girls. Mshauricareers, hanging with M and L.
We'll be discussing the COVID pandemic because it has really hit a lot of people hard. It's really impacted quite a number of people. And even according to the African Union, they talked about 20 million jobs at potential destruction. And to bring that home in Kenya, the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics quarterly report stated that 300,000 people have lost their jobs due to COVID.
Regardless of these facts that Lily has shared that for me really scare me and they really worry me, there are some positives to this pandemic. There are some jobs, some careers that are really catching on because of it. And we've done some extensive research for you so that we can share with you what they are and what you can do to take advantage of them, despite whatever negative thing is going on.
Thanks, Budani. And I think we'll just hone in on three specific things that we've been seeing really jumping out to us. One is digital marketing.
Yes.
And when I say...
Interesting space.
Yes, absolutely. And by digital marketing, what I mean is using social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn to promote your products and just also push your customers to your products and just to grow and engage with the communities there. That's definitely one that we're seeing that's really peaking. And I'm sure for you yourself, when you get on Twitter and Facebook, you're seeing a lot of people out there.
There's a lot being promoted.
And you need people. You need people to, on a weekly basis, create the content and sort of speak to the readers. And so there's a lot happening there.
Just to stop you there, Lily, I think it's important to emphasize that in digital marketing, it's not just about you promoting your own product, but it's hiring someone to do it for you. And if you're now listening as someone who can be hired by someone selling clothes, food, whatever, you can become a digital marketer and sell these skills to them and do exactly what Lily has described, creating the posts, building followers. It's becoming a really key skill. More and more jobs are coming up that are around this field.
And that's absolutely true because all industries, that's the beauty of digital marketing. Whether somebody is promoting, like you said, clothes, whether it's healthcare, whether it's whatnot, it's needed. So it's definitely something.
Everyone's at home on their mobile phones, not wanting to leave the house, staying safe and wanting to buy.
Perfect. The second thing that we saw really jumping out is systems application. What I mean by that is sort of software developers.
Programming,
exactly, so on and so forth. You know, traditionally before COVID, you would go to a restaurant, you know, you sit down, you make your order. But now you're finding a lot of it is being done online. So everything is moving sort of onto the online space. So you're seeing there's a lot of need for developers to come in and to create these platforms.
Lily, we've covered these two now. Let's talk about how to build these skills. So someone who's listening to us is liking the sound of digital marketing, right? And is also thinking, okay, I understand programming and it sounds nice to be able to build an app for a business and things like that. But how do you learn? So how do you learn to be a digital marketer? Why don't we talk a bit about that? Where do you start?
You mentioned, where do we start? And definitely online. There are various online platforms such as Coursera and Udemy, which have courses on digital marketing that you can go on. And in as little as a month, you can actually upskill yourself.
A month?
A month, where you can actually start to, do your own promoting or promoting
learning
on
what
others,
to do.
learning what to do. So I would definitely encourage people to go online and look for these courses.
How about becoming a programmer? Do you use the same channel?
So with becoming a programmer, it's a little bit more complex. A lot of people go to school, computer science, but you also have a lot of self-taught developers, and we have a lot of communities on Meetup that meet on a regular.
Meetup is a community online
where you have for different languages. So whether someone is doing Ruby or doing, when it comes to systems application, you definitely need, because you get better as you go along.
As you're at home now, when you're trying to figure out what to do, start there. Start trying to teach yourself how to do digital marketing, how to program, understanding how computers talk. Then out of that, you know how to build an application on a computer to make the most of this situation we're in, and teaching yourself a new skill is a really important thing, because these skills are in demand.
And just to add on to what you say, just the other day, Safaricom advertised an HR analytics role, and what they were requesting is somebody who's done extensive predictive analytics. Predictive analytics. Yes, and a background in computer science. So you can see if you're just
in HR.
Yes, and it's an HR role.
Wow.
So the traditional HR person
who has a diploma, degree,
would not be a fit. You know, if you've done some Python coding, you are actually have a leg up. So we can see that that's where the market is moving. And now that we've touched on the big two, let's discuss number 3. So number 3 is healthcare. And because of COVID, we've definitely seen a demand in this area. According to the Ministry of Health, 6,000 jobs have been created.
Wow,
so specialists,
that's significant.
Nutrition and nurses, doctors. So that's definitely an area that is definitely been pushed due to COVID.
And unlike digital marketing and programming or application development, it takes a long time to train to be in the healthcare industry. And you have to be licensed in order to practice. If you want to change your careers and you have some money saved up and you want to go into the fields that take a shorter time to train, like nutrition can be like a year to 2 years, maximum 3. Being a doctor takes a long time.
Other areas that we are seeing blowing up is in the space of business analysis. And by business analysis, what I mean is where you use data to make informed decision. For example, if you're promoting a product and you find that the demographic in Nairobi consumes it a little bit more than Nakuru, you might concentrate your marketing in the Nairobi area to boost your sales.
And also, to add to that list, other jobs that are growing in demand are in video blogging, better known as vlogging. We find so many people are on YouTube now teaching us how to cook, how to decorate our homes, how to eat well, how to exercise, and how they're making money. And you can do more research on this. How they're making money is by building their following. And then those adverts that usually pop up during a YouTube video, once they run up to a certain period of time, they actually get revenue out of that. Pretty much like how a TV station works. But now, because of the internet and channels like YouTube, such access to such income is with all of us. As long as you can find a good camera from your phone, which you already have, and you have a skill to share with the society, go ahead and put it on YouTube and you can earn some money.
And also sponsorships. You'd be surprised how many of these YouTubers get people to sponsor them, and they make money.
And then they build content around it. It's amazing that these jobs now are becoming more and more popular because of this pandemic.
On top of these jobs, there are also some soft skills, and soft skills are
You mean soft skills that one needs to have to be successful?
And that we are seeing, especially in this time, that are in demand. And that's, you know, the power of persuasion.
Convincing someone.
Because there's a lot of negotiations going on, especially now when everyone is on a credit crunch, price cutting. Persuasion is a key skill. Collaboration, I can't speak anymore. Especially, it's very difficult when you're not in an office with the individuals that you work with, and you still have to collaborate. So collaboration is a key skill right now that's really popping up. Adaptability. And you know, with COVID, everything is changing. The way you have working has to change. What traditionally was known has completely gone through the window. So you have to be adaptable. And one of the most important ones is emotional intelligence.
And emotional intelligence is quite wide, but simply put, it's your ability to look at your neighbor, someone in front of you, and be sensitive to whatever they're going through and behaving in a way that shows that. So either by listening, being compassionate, being humane, that is what emotional intelligence is. And you like saying this, Lily, and I support it, that you just don't wake up one morning and you're emotionally intelligent. It's something you have to work at. You know, it's something that you grow, and the more you interact with people, the better you become at it. So, and it's really important to succeed in anything that you're doing. Whether you've been affected by the pandemic and you've lost your job, or you're trying to figure out what to do next, and you're considering getting into these fields that we're talking about. Soft skills are really important to develop.
Perfect. Great.
Okay, so recapping, we've covered so much, but in summary, we've talked about 3 major jobs that we're finding have grown despite COVID, and that is digital marketing, application development or programming, and healthcare. Other spaces that we found, there's growth. You mentioned there's
there's video production,
there's video blogging,
so there's a lot.
There's a lot. And also the other soft skills you need in order to succeed in this space. So if you are in any of these industries and you have advice for our viewers, please leave them in the comment section. We'd love to know what you think, advice if you are succeeding in any of these fields. For example, if you're a successful digital marketer or application developer and you taught yourself, tell us your story in the comment section. Us and every other viewer, I'm sure, would love to read that.
Additionally to what Mudhoni has said, if you're currently hiring and have available spots in your organization, please link it in the comment section below. We are here to connect people to opportunities as much as we possibly can.
If you missed our first welcome video, the link is up here. Click on it to watch more about who we are and why we started this channel.
And with regards to today's session, if you like what we're doing in terms of everything careers, please be sure to subscribe.
Switch on the notification bell so that you can be notified when a video is posted.
And definitely thumbs up, as well as share this video with all your friends and family.